Well, okay, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, technically. So we can go 4, 5, 6, 7. We have exactly enough to go expedition map. Oh, man, this is huge. Okay, we grab a fetch land. Oh, man, that's still a lot of things left in there. All right, here we go. No whammies. Come on, come on, come on. We just need 16 cards off the top. 16 cards, no lands. Hello everyone, welcome. That was a nice intro, jazzy, I like it. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. We are coming at you live once again from Twitch at Average Zen Presents for a Brawlin Friday edition, or perhaps you are watching at Average Zen on YouTube. Hello, there are quite a few of you out there. We welcome you all to the community, you newcomers, and for those of you that have been around for a while, everybody bring it in. Yes, yes, yes. You lovers of rectangles, digital and cardboard alike, let us dive in today to our first Brawl deck. This is going to be a weird one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We are entering a zone of both sight and sound, color, motion, and lots of recursion with Tameshi, Reality Architect, legendary creature, Moonfolk Wizard, 2/3 for 3 mana, mono blue in the casting cost. However, we do have a white pip in the activated abilities. Let's talk about Tameshi. Maybe if you're a modern or a historic player, you've seen this card and you already know what we're going to do. But if you have not, if you are not, stick around. This is going to be wild. This is going to be very wild. Let's talk about it. Whenever one or more non-creature permanents are returned to hand, draw a card. That's any hand. So your opponents are yours, so you can build this deck right there. This ability triggers only once each turn. We could build this deck right there just to be bouncing everybody, our stuff, their stuff, every turn. We could do that. However, if you are familiar with Tameshi, you know that they are included in a few modern and historic deck lists for the second ability. It is kind of a backup plan. That is, pay X, 1 white, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Return target artifact or enchantment card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Not to hand, from the graveyard to the battlefield. Yes. Everybody's going crazy about Noctis coming up with Final Fantasy release in about a month. Well, maybe just a few weeks now. Depends on when you're watching this. This is about as close as we can get on Arena to that effect, to my knowledge, and we have built around it heavily to try and one-shot our opponents. What are we going to do to get there? Well, number one, because Tameshi can bring back enchantments and artifacts from the graveyard to the battlefield, it makes some things you normally would not consider premium very premium, such as, let's talk about it. Unable to Scream, Witness Protection, 1 mana auras that shut down creatures. Well, normally the downside of this is if the creature dies or is removed from the board or the enchantment's removed from the board, well, it's just a wasted slot then. It was just a temporary patch. However, for 2 total mana, we can recur these from our graveyard every single turn, as long as we're willing to put a land into our hand. Let's talk about why we might be willing to do that. because we're running all the MDFCs that we possibly can. You'll notice our mana base is technically 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands, of which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are fetch lands. I'm sorry, 6 are fetch lands. Why? Why? Because we're playing Goblin Charbelcher. That's why we put this down for 4 mana. 3 mana, tap it, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. This artifact deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to any target. If the revealed land card was a mountain, this artifact deals double that damage instead. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in any order. We don't have any mountains, but we do have a lot of non-land cards according to MDFC interpretation. These are not lands, these are in fact spells, and therefore, if we can get enough of these actual lands out of our deck and cast Goblin Charbelcher and activate it, we are pretty much going to deal a lot of damage. If Goblin Charbelcher ends up in our graveyard, say because of Emery Lurker of the Lock, or is destroyed upon cast, well, for 5 mana, we can bring it back from the graveyard to the battlefield. And 4 mana to tap it. So you're saying, Zen, how are we going to get 9 mana? Well, you know, playing a ton of mana rocks is perfectly safe with Tameshi, because as long as they're not exiled, you can bring them back from the graveyard and you can continue your game plan. To help us stay alive long enough to do that, we're running crazy stuff like Sphere of Safety, Ghostly Prison, Planet Disruption, Sajiri Shelter, Sheltered by Ghosts, all of the Authority, consoles. I mean, we've got big hitters like All That Glitters, which works spectacularly in this deck because we're very enchantment and artifact heavy. Silent Hall Creeper is cheeky. It's an enchantment that's also unblockable. We can put Sheltered by Ghosts on or any number of things and get in there for, unblockable damage, draw cards, and make copies of creatures if we need to. If you want the full deck list, we can hit !deck if you're in chat with us on Twitch. If you're looking at us on YouTube, again, hello from the past. Hope the future is wonderful. And you can always check out that video description link below. And while you're there, you can hit the like, subscribe, comment, follow buttons. Let us know how we're doing. We've got exciting things in the works. I'm so glad to be sharing all of this with you, and I look forward to sharing even more. I've got some big projects in the works, including things like memberships, merchandise, and new programs. That's right. We ended our Thursday Achievement Hunters Lodge series recently. It's on hiatus until we get some more achievements on Arena, because we achieved so many hunts. So Thursday is going to be something quite interesting. I'm not going to spoil it. All right, we have 2 mana, technically. An Ethereal Armor, All That Glitters, Esper Sentinel, and you know what? I think this is going to work out rather well. Titania, whenever 1 or more land cards are put into the graveyard from anywhere, you gain 2 life. Oh my. Put into your graveyard from anywhere. At the beginning of your upkeep, there are 4 more land cards in the graveyard, both on and considered, okay? And it's got a bunch of stats. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and play, pay 3 life, and we'll get Esper Sentinel down. Alright, we're going to have to be careful how we play this. Alright, I have the Arcane Signet. We have drawn another land. That is good. Alright, and we draw more lands. Let's go and pay the 3 life and put All That Glitters on Esper Sentinel and attack in. They have cultivated. Very nice. Oh, this is huge. Well, Soul Guide Lantern, very nice. Okay, let's go. Let's pay the 3. No, we can't pay the 3 yet. Enter tapped. Put ethereal armor on Esper Sentinel. Play an ether spell bomb and attack. I think we're guaranteed to draw a card whenever they play a non-creature spell at this point. Walk-in closet. Oh, nice. We are hitting. Have not managed to get any basics out of our library yet, though. That is somewhat concerning. That means if we do hit the Goblin Charbelch, there's a good chance. Okay, here we go. That's what we want to see. Let's grab our Hallowed Fountain, and we will pay the 2 life. Yes, Chromatic Lantern. And a Soul Guide Lantern. We'll exile the land. Oh, no. Oh, no. They didn't like that. I knew that Soul Guide Lantern was going to be good. We didn't get to do the thing, but you can see already, as long as we're willing to shock in a lot of lands, not impossible to win with this mana base. Let's try it again. Let's have some fun. Tameshi, kind of really there is just a backup plan for when things go wrong. A very, very wonderful backup plan. We don't need them out on the battlefield unless things have not gone our way. Alright, so we definitely keep this hand. Once again, we have the Esper Sentinel. We have fetch lands now, even, so we can shock in our first land, shock in our second land. Well, Amiria's Call. Okay, so let's actually go pay 3 life on this. Prosper Tomebound likes making treasures and whatnot. Casting spells, right? Yeah, casting spells from exile. Alright, let's go and crack this and shock in our blue-white land. Well, hit him with the Mind Stone and attack. That was a crazy opening we had last hand, though, with all that glitters on the Esper Sentinel. Oh, Florian. Alright then. I'm not sure about that. I think we're going to have to go ahead and utter insignificance on that. Keep in mind, it does not matter. Does not matter if it dies, or as long as it goes to our graveyard, we're fine. We're fine with that. There you go. Will you trade? Will you trade? Oh, but we can bring them both back, opponent, unless you bazooka bog us here. That would be terrible. Good news is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Well, let us go Fabrication Foundry, Mishra's Bauble, and we'll go ahead and crack Mishra's Bauble. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to save Mishra's Bauble for Anchor to Reality. Prosper, Tomebound. And they have exiled Gonti. Oh no, they're going to get us. They're going to get us. Well, let's go ahead and get that. Grab the Swiftfoot Boots. play the Solar Transformer. We need a way to find Goblin Charbelch. Yeah, good luck heisting our library. As long as they don't get Goblin Charbelch, we're pretty much okay with whatever it is they they take from us, because it will make very little difference to them. Well, I just love it when people steal our stuff. Yes. In this case, though, I think we're at an advantage as to in terms of what they can do. Chimmel, the inner sun, eh? All right, then. Well, let's see if we can move to equip. Okay, they used our own mana drain. That's kind of nasty. That is kind of nasty. You get the mute for that. I don't want to hear anything from you. All right, you want to attack in with Gandhi? Let's go. All right, they have a Chimmel. They can discover 5. Scurry, scurry. Lizard blades. Okay. Oh, they have reconfigured themselves. Cool. Man, they found a Lelia. Nice. All right. Let us tap you and a you and a you and you. And I guess you will crack this. Grab ourselves an island. Smuggler's copter. And we will crew up the smuggler's copter with the token. Attach the Swiftfoot boots. Attack. Yes, we'll take action. Duskuro's Reliquary looks good right now. I'd love to be able to cast that with Tameshi as soon as we get them in play. There and back again. Of course. Of course. And we don't really have a way to deal with that at the moment. And if they manage to get Smog out there, they're going to have all the mana in the world to cast all of our spells that they've heisted from us. Not great. Not great. Good news is, if we top deck Charbelcher here, I think we win. Oh boy, Mayhem Devil. That's exactly what I wanted to see. You gotta be kidding me. Alright then. Alright, let's cast this with that. Let's play out Tameshi. We will move to equip. Let's see if they sacrifice the 3 treasures. No? Okay. Well, the bad news is... Okay, here's the good news. Let's go tap for a white... And we'll tap Tameshi. And then We can tap this for a white. And we'll pay 1. We'll bring back Dusk Rose Reliquary. Auto pay. We will return the... Where is it? Yes, Amiria's Call to our hand. Draw a card. Oh, Hydroelectric Specimen. That's an interesting thing to pick up. I think we want to get rid of Gonti, to be honest. I don't really care about the rest. And we will have this intertapped. Next. No attacks. Well, maybe we should have attacked with the 11-11, but they just block it with their commander, right? First strike death touch. Or double strike death touch. Yep, we need the Amiria's Call here for the Angels. Overwhelming Force. What? Destroy all creatures, target opponent. Okay. Sure. We'll take action. Alright, so we're looking at quite a bit of damage here. 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they've got lethal. I don't know why they're holding up. All they gotta do is sacrifice the treasures and attack in. Yep. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. All we needed to do was cast those angels, and I think we would have stabilized. Oh, well. Good game, good game. You know we hate it when they steal our cards. That was very unfortunate that they grabbed a mana drain from us. Johnny, Strength of the Pride. If they hadn't gotten that mana drain, I think we would have won there. You gain life equal to the number of creatures you control. Make cats and, yeah, exile a Johnny and each artifact and creature your opponents control. We can't let them get more than 15 life from their starting life total. And this is not a good hand. Okay, we do have 2 lands. We have Ramp. And we have the Realm Breaker. I like that. Alright, let's go and pay 2 life here. We'll Chrome Mox. And as much as I hate to do it, we're going to put the Anchor of Reality under that. Play the Cold Steel Heart. And we'll put that on white. And then next turn, Realm Breaker. Oh my goodness, our cup runneth over. Let's pay 3 life. Relic of Legends. We have ramped hard. Skrelv's Hive. And we draw the Skrelv Defector Might. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Alright, let's auto pay. And we'll take a minus Turth. I think we're off to the races here. 2-drop Cure on Distinguished Conjurer. Don't appreciate that. Oh, let's see if we can get some more lands. Hey, yep. What did they get? Lunar Veteran. Oh, very nice. Okay, we have nothing in the graveyard yet. I think we go ahead and say no attacks, and then we flash out Valley Flood Caller next turn. I mean, they're trying to poison us here. What the heck? Skrelv is in our deck as a protection for Tameshi. All right. All right, they have cats. We really need some kind of interaction here. All right, and we block here. And our turn. Oh, I love this. I love Authority of the Consoles here. And let's go ahead and play Tameshi. We'll hit them with the Realm Breaker. Oh, grab ourselves and it's great that they're running white lands. I love that. Let's go and pay the 1, and we'll give Floodcaller protection from white and attack a Johnny. And now we're gaining life. They are also gaining life. Everybody's gaining life. This is fun. We're having fun. And of course, Tameshi can bring back our entire board except for Valley Floodcaller. This is pretty good. I think we're set up pretty well in this matchup. We'll see what happens. My hopes could be dashed in a moment. Season of the Burrow. Oh, they exiled the Realm Breaker. Oh, they hate it, but we got Fabricate. We got Fabricate. No blocks. I think we win. Okay, pay 3 life. Fabricate. Goblin Charbelcher. Goblin Charbelcher. Activate Goblin Charbelcher. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we win. Oh, we hit a plains. Oh, that sucks. That's okay. We can do it again next turn. Alright, come on. All we gotta do is keep Skrelv and Tameshi around to protect Goblin Charbelcher, and I think we win next turn, unless we get extremely unlucky once again. I love that they're letting us gain life, though. This is making it more likely that we actually get to do the thing. Sarah Paragon, gain us more life. Look at them go. All right, are they prepared? They're going for it. They are going for it. All right then, let's go and block here. And block there, and declare blocks. Give, we'll pay the 1. Give him protection from white. We take 1 poison counter. Oh, that's right. It's just hex proof. Oh no, I forgot about that. Whoops. Okay, well, let's see where we get here. Come on, come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. All right, then. Well, let's go ahead and destroy the Soul Warden, or not the Soul Warden, the Skrelv's Hive. And that is a bummer. We've gotten very unlucky with these Goblin Charbelchers. Both activations. Surely third time's the charm, right? It has to be. Oh, they gain life. Cather's Crusade. Yeah, okay, they don't have artifact removal in hand, so I think we're good if we can just hit. Please let us hit correctly. We take 4 and another poison. Come on, come on. No whammies, no whammies. No whammies. No whammies. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Ah, okay. All right. No attacks. We'll get them eventually. We have 4 basic lands in the entire deck. And we have managed, so far, all right then, come on, come on. Did we miss the option? Did we completely overlook the option to, all right. I think we might have messed up ourselves here. I think we had the option to put those cards on the bottom of the library, and we just did not do it. Maybe that's why we messed up. Okay. We'll try again. I think I messed that one up. We should have had the option to put them on the bottom of the library in any order, and I did not do that. I've never needed to before in our testing. In my testing, we usually do not hit a land. Okay, well, we have 1 land. This will not work. Let's go free mulligan. Okay, that's much better, much better. No, they have an authority of the consoles. Ophelia, I love it. So let's shock in our Hallowed Fountain, pay 2 life. We'll go Chrome Mox on the Ethereal Armor. Oh, that feels so bad, but I think we need to. Enigma Jewel, Candy Trail, Scry 2. Okay, those are both lands. We probably don't need that since we have the fetch lands and a plains in hand. But the Candy Trail is a wonderful card to put in our graveyard. 1 mana, and we can sacrifice it to draw a card and gain life. That is excellent. All right, let's go and get some more lands out of our library. Let's get the Meticulous Archive. Surveil 1. No, we want that mana drain. We don't, as long as our opponent doesn't steal it from us like last time. In fact, let's make sure that does not happen. Excellent. They have Celestial Armor. Sweet. Oh, okay. Sweet. We will, in fact, get rid of the Salundi Visions. And we'll play Tameshi. Wonderful. Mox Amber. And we'll leave it at that for the moment. No, you're not going to do that. And that will ramp us a bit next turn. Yeah, go for it. I love that you're just cycling through our hand. All right, let's go with Thopter Fabricator. And at the beginning of that, things happen. Resolve. And let's go ahead. Hold on. Do we have it? Yes, we do. We do have the 1 mana candy trail in there. And let's bring back the plains to our hand. Draw a card. Make a Thopter, which unfortunately comes into play tapped. We will Witness Protection on top. Play our land for turn. And pass the turn, because we can always equip or gear up Thopter Fabricator. Unless they, when they attack, they choose to flip it. Well, no, we should still be able to do that as well. I think we're safe now. I think we're relatively stable. Okay. What are you gonna do? Wait. When I don't know if we have the crew cost. That's fine. Whatever. You're gonna stop blinking our chrome mocks. We can bring back the Thopter Fabricator. Take action. We will put a Void's counter on it, yes. We will sacrifice and get that Mind Stone in play. Auto pay. Pay 1 and get back the Candy Trail. And we'll bring back the plains to hand. Draw a card. Scry 2, and oh my goodness, that is exactly what we want on top, isn't it? Let's see if we can pull it off this time. We shall see if we can pull it off this time. Let's go ahead and sacrifice that and draw it. And attack in. Dazzling Angel, cool. I don't think we have enough mana to activate it though. We need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we do? We do. Sheltered by ghosts. Okay. Nope. We'll take action. I think we need to go ahead and do something about this before, and that'll give us a chance to try and set up a little bit more and get more lands out of our graveyard. Let's hold off for a second. All right, cool. Let's hold back for a second, wait for them to play failure, shut it down with Witness Protection, throw out 1,000 Moon Smithy, and establish a bit of a board here. Oh, I love the Swiftfoot boots. I love the Swiftfoot boots here. All right, let's go with Swiftfoot boots. And next, Helpful Hunter will help them draw a card. And now, the plus side of using all these auras, like Witness Protection, is that any enchantment or any enchantment removal, I should say, that they're going to have, they're probably going to use to get rid of the auras instead of our Goblin Charbelcher. All right, they have a flying, legitimate business person. Legitimate business dog. Okay, all right. Suppression Ray enters tapped. We'll take action. Thousand Moon Smithy is going to make a guy. It will come into play tapped and gain them a life. That's unfortunate. But we can at least give it hexproof. That'll give him something to think about. Alright, and I think next turn is the turn. I think if we draw a land, that'll be a sign. Oh, Saint Alinda. Wonderful. And they're going to be able to gain some life. This is going to make it more difficult for us to be able to do this. Saint Alinda. Ooh, that's a good card. Lifelink. It conjure the heck out of all these things that gain them life. What? Yes. I thought. See, I told you. They were going for. Oh, now they don't have it. Now they cannot stop it. But can we deal enough damage? That is the question. Will it take multiple activations? Oh, what are they going to get rid of? The Thousand Moon Smithy? It's a distraction. Although we do have the artifacts in order to tap it next turn on untap, and then cast the Goblin Charbelcher, and yeah. Alright, oh my goodness. Okay, we will. It's got 3 counters on it. We will take action this time, and then decline next time, and maybe we draw a bunch of lands. Okay, we have no more basics. So we failed to find. That is unfortunate. Let's go. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, we didn't have we had islands in there. We didn't have a place. I give up. Oh my goodness. This is the worst luck. We only did 2 damage. Why did we have a basic that close to the top? Oh God. All right. Should we try it with no basics? I don't think so. There's just not that many MDFCs. To be honest, I'm testing this the way we're doing this right now. Don't tell anyone, because of Triple Triad. Okay? We know about our Obeka Splitter of Seconds deck. Alright, so my idea is when Triple Triad comes out with Final Fantasy VII, or Final Fantasy MTG, we're going to take Triple Triad and try to make it our win con for our Obeka Splitter of Seconds deck. But in order to do that, we have to run almost entirely MDFCs. Then I think if we do that, I think we win. I like this hand. We have the fabric, and we have 2 ways to search up. Miriam is going to ramp hard and double dragons. So we don't have unlimited time here. Let's go and get ourselves a blue source. Untapped. Yes. Enigma Jewel. And we will we'll use our fetch land to grab another land. Meticulous Archive, maybe. They are ramping already. Yes, that looks good. Survey says Sheltered by Ghosts looks good. Soul Guide Lantern does nothing at the moment, but that's okay. We're just gonna crack it. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Crack it right away. Draw a card. And get that Sheltered by Ghosts off the top. And I'm not sure what's holding priority, so pass the turn. Chromatic Lantern. Okay, they have ramped hard. Do we have one that... no. Okay, let's go with Ondu Inversion. Alright, they have 3, 4, 5. So if they hit a land here, or, if they hit a land or 0 mana donut, then they can cast Miriam. In which case, we will cast Sheltered by Ghosts and Tameshi? Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's crack this and grab ourselves a Plains. Alright, and we will cast... I don't know if it's time for Fabricate, but we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. That's what we came to do. We have it in hand. Terror of the Peaks. Alright then. This is excellent. Even better. Alright, Silent Hall Creeper. Sheltered by Ghosts. Terror of the Peaks is gone. And now they can... Yeah, I thought they would cast their commander. Fearsome Velp. Alright, no blocks. Alright, we have this tapped. And we will grab... Oh no, we cast that? Oh no, why did we do that? Why did we do it? That's not what we meant to do. Ah, okay, we messed it up, Zen. Oh man, I thought I was playing the land for turn. I hit the wrong side. We got excited. Oh, they hit their ramp very well there, and we were forced to deal with the Terror of the Peaks. I thought we would be sheltering by Ghost Miriam and buying ourselves some time. Not the case. Not the case. I just read yesterday that the Dragon has supplanted Atraxa Praetor's Voice as the #1 commander in use right now, thanks to all the Dragonstorm support it got up against Turgrid. God of Fright going to make us sacrifice stuff and discard stuff so that they can steal it from us. You know how much we love that. Free mulligan. Okay, this is a bit better. Alrighty then. Thoughtseize. Awesome. Right away. The good news is we can get it all back. Doesn't matter. As long as Turgid doesn't take it, we can get it back from the graveyard. Oh, they didn't like the authority of the consoles, huh? That's cool. Let's go with Meticulous Archive, since that's the case. And we will keep the Anchor to Reality. I think... No. We're gonna... Yeah, we keep that. Jet Medallion. Alright, let us have this enter tapped. And we will Static Prison the Jet Medallion. Static Prison, an excellent card in this deck, since we can keep bringing it back. And keep getting the energy. Well, we have to discard 2 cards, huh? Alright, well, Ethereal Armor and Thousand Moon Smithy. We will take action. Play this tapped. Bandit's Talent, okay. Alright, well, Unstoppable Plan can go, because we don't really have anything for that right now. We will take action. And there we go, and I'm almost certain they have some kind of sacrifice spell in hand. So, next, in turn, love playing against Turgid. Love it. Love it. We'll lose 3 life. Okay, I like the Mox Amber here. We'll play Mox Amber. Gain 2 life, or we can do deals 3 damage target blocking. You know what? Let's go with. We're gonna grab this guy, sacrifice him, and grab ourselves the Swiftfoot boots. Equip the Swiftfoot boots and attack. Notably, we don't have a permanent in hand, so even if they, this is interesting that they've chosen to have us discard everything before playing Turgid. I don't think that was a good idea. Nice. And we got a Stone Coil Serpent for our troubles. And let's go ahead and hit this. Let's go 1. Can we do 1? We cannot do 1, can we? Nope, 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 not yet. But we can play this for 1. Not that protection from multicolored is really relevant here, but it does give us protection from having to sacrifice Tameshi if they have like a sacrifice a single creature type effect. Lord Skitter. That is unfortunate. And that is the one thing we did not want to see was graveyard hate. What do we have in here right now? A lot. We have a lot. We have a lot in the graveyard. We really don't want them to exile. Good lord. I guess we should have brought back the Mox Amber last turn. Are they going to get rid of the Stone Coil Serpent? What do they get rid of? The Unstoppable Plan? We're kind of okay with that. Pay 0, confirm. Grab the Mox Amber, and we will return the island to our hand. Draw a card. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's go pay 1, and we'll grab the Static Prison. Auto pay. Return this to our hand. Wait, no. The Skyclave guy. And we will exile Lord Skitter. We will gain a couple of life. And I think attack. Well, let's see if this can hold out. Turgid, very scary. But we have managed to establish some kind of loop here. All we need to do is hit Goblin Charbelch and activate it. That's all we need to do. We'll lose 3 life. We just need to hit Goblin Charbelch and activate it. Take action. Let's go Enigma Jewel. What do we have in the graveyard here that'll help? Ethereal armor, maybe? Okay, how about pay 1, and we'll return Ethereal armor. Yes. We will return our Razor Field thingy. There we go. Draw some cards. Put that on there. Excellent. Play our Esper Sentinel. Nice. And we will enter tap, because if we pay 3 life, we're going to die. And we'll attack. Alright, we can grab Authority of the Consoles. I think we should. Pay 1 and bring back Authority of the Consoles. Auto pay. And we'll bring back the land to our hand. Liliana of the Veil. Oh my. We pay the 1. They do. They paid the 1. Oh no. We have to discard a card. Why? The humanity. Oh, you know what? We will sacrifice a non-land permanent. We'll make it the Mox Amber. How about that? Oh, and we lose 2 life. Oh my goodness. We finally found the Fabricate, but I think it's too late. It is too late. Well, let's, just in case, we'll pay 0, confirm 0, bring back the Mox Amber, return this thing to our hand. Yeah, we don't even have the mana at this point. Okay, how about that? And Fabricate. And we'll show them that the bad news for us is that we will not be able to play it. Good game. Oh, they just, discard. They didn't steal any of our stuff, which is weird when you're playing a Turgid deck. I was not expecting them to make us discard so much so quickly. That really is not the strategy of Turgid, but it worked for them. Turgid really wants to steal your stuff. If you're casting the Lantern mode, that's desperation. Almost every single time. All right, come on. Can we get in? Can we get in one game where we get to do the thing? We want to cast the Goblin Charbelch. Polychronos Unchained. Is this the escape one? It is the escape one. Okay. Well, we have 2 lands. We have ramp. We have actually Sphere of Safety. That is huge, actually. That is huge. Leyline of the Void is going to completely shut us down. We cannot play against Leyline of the Void in an opening hand. That is, we can't deal with Graveyard Hate. Absolutely a no-go. Our entire commander revolves around being able to do stuff with our graveyard. Our entire deck is built around being able to interact with our graveyard. Alright, Tiny Bones, Trinket again with the stealing our stuff. Sociopaths, every single one of you on Arena here. Every single one of you. Alright, here's a couple lands. We can do this. And we have Static Prison to keep Tiny Bones under wraps for a minute. Alright, and I think we're actually... we have Static Prison and Sheltered by Ghosts. That's cool. We keep on getting matched up with Mono Black when we have the Stone Coil Serpent in hand. I love the algorithms on Arena. Alright, opponent. It's bad enough that you're playing Tiny Bones. It's bad enough you're going to make us discard like crazy. Which we shouldn't mind. But it does slow us down a little bit. Alright, let's have this intertapped. So we have our blue-white source, and that's ago. We are on the play. That is helpful. All right, enters tapped. And you know what? We'll just go ahead and run this guy out as a 1-1. Just to have a blocker. We can always bring it back again. Well, I guess not really. If it goes to the battlefield with 0 counters on it. But if we play something that buffs them, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alright, enters tapped. Let's go Static Prison, even though I would love to have a Cold Steel Heart in play right now. And they can choose to put that back in the command zone if they want. I would love that, because then we wouldn't have to pay the energy. Decisions. Alright, I think we pay the... That would give us 4 mana total next turn. So, Cold Steel Heart, Sheltered by Ghosts on Stone Coil Serpent. If they play anything. Otherwise, I don't know. Esper Sentinel, let's go. Cabal, Stronghold. Stronghold. Jet Medallion, very nice. Pay the 1. They did not pay the 1. Interesting. Well, we will definitely want to return Witch Enchanter back to our hand and destroy that at some point. We will take action. We have the Bobble Burglar as well. Let's grab ourselves a Hallowed Fountain. Pay 2 life. Let's go Cold Steel Heart. And we'll put that on blue. Sheltered by Ghosts on Esper Sentinel. Get rid of the Bobble Burglar. And that will probably upset their plans because they want us to discard, not be drawing more cards. Much less pay 2 more to keep us from drawing cards. Rankle's Prank. Oh no. Bad news. Dang, yeah, they are full on committed to this. Alright, well, let's pay 3 life. Tameshi. And Ether Spellbomb. Pay... What do we have? 1, 2? No, we can only pay 1, right? Yeah, that's fine. Pay 1 and get back the Esper Sentinel. Auto pay. And we will return Celundi Visions or whatever back to our Sink into Stupor, rather. Alright then. I even love that we drew the Dusk Rose Reliquary. That is one of our cleanest answers to almost everything, artifact and creature-wise. Raider's Wake. Sweet. Oh, they've exiled our graveyard in Bazooka Bog. Okay, well, can't do anything about that. Goodbye, Stone Cold Serpent. Goodbye, Sheltered by Ghosts. Alright, they get their guy back. Hey, thank you for the follow, Tiny Toby. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's go and have this enter tapped. We will... Dusk Rose... Hold on, first off, we will... I can't sleep for the life of me, so I exist here now. I'm sorry. Well, at least you're among friends. Let's go and return. Actually, no. We're gonna hit this for 1. Bring back Static Prison, and we will return the Glass Pull Mimic to our hand. We draw a card. We put Bobble Burglar under wraps. We will Dusk Rose Reliquary and sacrifice the Ether Spellbomb. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no. We're gonna Oaken Siren, Dusk Rose Reliquary, sacrifice the Ether Oaken Siren. Get rid of Tiny Bones Trinket Thief. 6 in the morning. Gotta be at work in like 6 hours. MTG stream. Well, I hope my buttery smooth voice here can get you to go to sleep. That is not the goal of this show, but whatever value you find in it. We will lull you into dreams about Tameshi, the reality architect, in a Goblin Charbelcher, if we can find it. Yes, we were playing Azoria's Artifacts and Enchantment Recursion with almost entirely MDFCs in our mana base and Goblin Charbelcher and lots of tutors for Goblin Charbelcher. That is the goal here. We're trying to hit them with Goblin Charbelcher in Commander in Brawl. We have 4 basic lands in our entire deck and a Phyrexian Scrapyard, and all the rest is fetch lands and MDFCs. And we have 0 of those basic lands in play right now, which means even if we did find Goblin Charbelcher, it's probably going to fizzle. So we're just trying to stay alive. Yep, okay. Well, I'm glad we got Bobble Burglar out of the way. Oh, but we did find Expedition Map. Okay, that is excellent. But first, Sphere of Safety, and now Expedition Map, and no attacks. And we control 1, 2 enchantments. That's not enough, is it? Arcane Signet, okay, they ramp. And I think they're going to pay the 1. If I had to guess. Gruul player yourself, huh? Play and work paper magic shop. Oh, you have the dream job, man. You have the dream job. I would love to work in a magic store. That combined with a record store. I think that would be my heaven. Do I have a favorite plane from the multiverse? I am very interested in the plane, I forget the name of it, but the plane that Muyan Ling comes from, that we've heard very little about. I can't, kind of like the Chinese mystic setting, but we haven't, I don't even remember the name of it right now. Let's go ahead and pay 3 life. Prof's Eidetic, no, it's not Kamigawa, it's they named it something else. You would think it would be Kamigawa, but, okay, so, Relic of Legends, and let's go Transit Mage, and that will find us, our Goblin Charbelcher. Take action, and there it is. We have it in hand as long as we don't have to discard it. However, just in case we have to discard something, let's go ahead and bounce this back to their hand. Your favorite is Zendikar? Zendikar is pretty good too. That's a good pick. That is a good pick. Let's go ahead and put the counters on Transit Mage. Oh, that was silly. We should have put them on Esper Sentinel. You got me talking. I can't talk and think at the same time, Tiny Toby. That's probably why I always lose, because I'm constantly monologuing. That's what we're going with anyway. That's the story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, we're down to 8. But we can cast and activate Goblin Charbelch next turn. Will we deal 20 damage? Gosh, I hope so, because this is our last attempt with this deck for this hour. We're switching it up after the break. I would like to have gotten this combo off once in our stream. That's what we built the deck for. I've done it in testing. Like I said, I've done it in testing. We'll see. We gotta spin the wheel. What's the last card in hand? Are they going to make us discard the Charbelcher? I mean, we can bring it back. That is the one good thing. We can bring it back. And that is why Tameshi is so good with this. That is why it's so good. You know what? We should crack the expedition map first. I think that's what we do. Do we have enough for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They reanimate our Witch Enchanter. What will they destroy? The Sphere of Safety? See, you say Toby says, my partner built me a Gruul Commander deck digitally in a spreadsheet that consists of cards from Zendikar only sets and nothing else. Well, that's fun. I like self-imposed challenges. Oh, yeah, which one are you gonna... Oh, they're going for Esper Sentinel. Okay. I mean, we'll definitely block with Transit Mage. Alright. Well, okay, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, technically. So we can go 4, 5, 6, 7. We have exactly enough to go Expedition Map. Grab a land. Actually, we have one more because we... Oh man, this is huge. Okay, we grab a fetch land. And grab an island. Oh man, that's still a lot of things left in there. Alright, here we go. No whammies. Come on, come on, come on. We just need 16 cards off the top. 16 cards, no lands. Oh! We were so close. We were so close. Oh, good game. Oh man, okay, maybe we take out a few more lands on this one. Maybe we can find a way to run with a few more regular lands. Is there an MDFC I'm not running? I don't know. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe there's treasure that we could generate somehow. I had fun though. I had fun. It is very much, can we do the thing? It is very much, can we do the thing? And even then, it still can work. There's still win-cons beyond Goblin Charbelch, and the ability to recur all of those very low-cost auras and artifacts that are just going to keep on getting you value or removal. I think it is hilarious. I love it. I'm probably going to keep this one in the 99 and kind of fine-tune it a bit. Maybe we'll see it on a rehash episode real soon. At any rate, stick with us. Stick around. Yeah. As always, love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk. And have fun playing Magic the Gathering. Yes.